Welcome back. We want to make sure that you're aware that this week the USDA food boxes are going to Central Iowa families, the 5th round of this program. And this morning we're lucky to have with us the DMARC CEO, Matt Unger, to talk about the program, maybe get some folks that could use some help, the information they need. First, let's get right into it. This is a pandemic. Is this program specific for that, or has this been around for a number of years, Matt?
This is a program that was born out of the pandemic, and it's been really great for families and for providers like DMARC to get whole boxes of food to go home to families. That includes both produce and some protein items, as well as some dairy items and a gallon of milk.
You know, when we had fully virtual school, I know that our families, even my family, relied on some of the handout meals that schools would provide. It was kind of an awe moment to see the need and the folks who could use the help, whether it be just taking some stress off families. But food security and food insecurity is a very real problem. It was even before the pandemic. What has the pandemic done to the situation as you've seen it, and how are you trying to address it?
It's really complicated for folks. You know, we've seen a number of people who had never experienced food insecurity before now trying to figure out how you navigate that. A number of other folks who had been sort of veterans to food insecurity, finding their way through new programming being offered both at the federal and state level. So the good news is there's been an abundance of programming available. We've really taken hold of this issue and tried to make sure that people have the food they need as we get through this pandemic.
Stepping up to
working
the plate.
With community partners and our schools.
You bet. So let's get down to it. Who qualifies for this? Maybe there's some folks watching right now that say, we really could use some help. Who can actually get their hands and get this home to them?
If you have a food need, you can show up to any of our 14 network pantries or any of our mobile pantry locations. We have a short intake process, but if you have a need, you qualify. If you're hungry and you need food, your family needs food, come to one of our locations and you'll be eligible for one of these boxes.
It's as simple as that. On the screen there we have some of the food boxes, what you can expect. Again, it's healthy, nourishable food for your families. The process of receiving these, Matt, is it, I know some people may have some health concerns. What do you do to ensure that as we are in a pandemic, that people are safe?
So all of our network pantries, we've adapted the processes to make sure that contact is minimized. We're doing kind of to-the-car deliveries. If you go to dmarcunited.org, there's also, we do a delivery process that if you call in today, we'll drop a delivery at your door tomorrow. So there's a number of different ways you can access the food, whether you can make it to a pantry or not.
And this is stuff that you want to get out as soon as it comes in, being, you know, milk and can be some perishable things, but that, you know, that's the stuff people don't have, you know, when they are food insecure. Any more information you want to give out to folks to keep in mind?
Just keep thinking about the food insecure. If you have a need, you can go to our website and find ways you can access it. If you want to help, same place. Just keep these folks in your minds, and we'll keep doing our best to make sure they've got the food they need.
All right, Matt Unger with DMARC stopping by the midday program to let us know about this latest round, and we thank you for making time for us and wish you luck.
Thank you.
You bet.